Yo everybody, are you ready? Because I'm ready. You better get ready because you're here with today's video on the Ready channel, which is cooking gaming, and more accurately I'm gonna be teaching you how to make the best fries ever. Whoa, what? Fries? Everybody can make fries, everybody's been eating fries, so I'm gonna show you fries that you don't know about, and it's the most simple and tactical strategy about getting them. So I have cut my potatoes like in thin slices. I do prefer them in thin slices, right? And you just put them in the hottest possible oil in your pan, and you want to put them separately because they get stuck. There are some tricks you can do so they're not stuck like this for each other, but I just take my time right now to put them like this. It might look some not very interesting strategy, but believe me, the way I make them, they're tasty on themselves without even putting salt on. You would like eat them just like that, and nobody tells you about it. I had to find it on my own experience, how to make the best fried potatoes in the world. And today you're gonna learn about it, and you understand as well how to make it for yourself. It will take like maybe 5 minutes for them to get fried properly, but I'll just throw them in there and we're gonna chill together for a moment until they're ready. And basically, let me tell you about what's special. What's special about these fries is that I don't put any special chemical on it, any preservative, anything. I don't put anything, it's just oil and just potatoes. But I try to cook them to the best possible time before I take them out. There is a time that you cook them until they're having the best flavor, and after that the flavor starts degrading because of whatever overcooking, in my opinion, is happening here. I might be not the best to explain it, but you will see it with your own eyes. Let's show them the ones that are ready. I haven't done it in many years. That's how they look, like a normal potato, yeah? Nothing special about it on the outside, but I tell you, it's amazing. And now if you put some seasonings on them, like salt and stuff, it will be great. It will be fantastic. The only thing is, it takes a lot of time, because you need, as yesterday I was making a cooking video, if you watched, I had very shitty potatoes yesterday, and that was because I put too many of them at once. So I'll just put this plate aside, and I'm not going to put any more in there. I'm just gonna stir them a little bit and let them be, so they can each separately fry properly on its own. You don't want it to be stuck, because that changes the way they get cooked. Yeah, fried. And I can just let them there. Let's check these ones. Let's check the ready ones. That's how they look. They're a little bit sturdy, right? They're sturdy. And they're golden brown by the edges. And that is the effect you want to have. You want to have your fried potatoes golden brown by the edges. You see, that was everything. Doesn't sound like some very special trick, but nobody ever told about the golden brown. Maybe you can think of it on your own. But there is specific timing on the cooking, as I said, when you take them out, when they get golden brown. And you should be very, very careful not to overstay your fries in there, because the brown starts becoming black. And that already ruins the taste of the potato. So you're like over frying them just a little bit until you get this nice golden brown on the edges. In the middle they will be a little bit soft, but by the ends they will be a little bit crunchy. And because of this brown golden texture, it has its own taste, which is actually very tasty on its own. And this is without anything on it. I can just eat it like that and it will be tasty. I promise you, if you do it properly. It is a little bit crunchy, yeah? Yeah? Good enough. Honestly, I can eat it just on its own. But I'll put some crushed white cheese and some salt, for example. Oh yeah, I was thinking about making some beans, but they're so tasty. I was thinking about other stuff, but I was lazy to go to the shop. So I thought I'm gonna make fried potatoes. They're anyway the best potatoes in the universe. Not only because I've made them, but because the strategies that I'm using to make these potatoes, I believe, makes them very tasty on their own. And when I've made fried potatoes for anyone in my life, they always enjoy them and said, they're very tasty. Yes, they are. because you don't pay attention to your fries. They have feelings. They need right attention and care so they can become their best versions of themselves. Yeah, remember that. And yeah, we're gonna keep chilling here for a couple more minutes, but show them from close how they're still not cooked. Yeah, do I need to switch on my light? Do I need to switch on my light on the phone? They're just still white, right? They're just all white. You don't need to turn them around. You just make sure that they're not stuck for each other. You want them separately, floating in the pan, so they can actually get cooked separately and start showing the crusty, the golden brown by the edge on the ends of them. And that's gonna happen only if they have contact with the oil everywhere. That's a little thing that actually improves the situation a lot. Yeah, because if they've been touching to another potat all the time, they would be cooked very differently on the inside. And at times they can even stay uncooked well. So you wouldn't want that with fried potato. You always want the potatoes to be cooked properly, because if you know, they can hurt your belly if they're not cooked properly. The potats. And that's gonna be it for today's video. I'm gonna chill with you here for a minute more, but I upload a video every day. I'm a very big gamer, a player. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I don't fuck about. I just do that shit, and I'm actually very friendly, very polite and very nice, alright? Except when I am not, alright? And today I'm a chef as well. We have like maybe a minute more together, but you just need to make sure to take them on the exact time. So they always need constant attention. They might get stuck together again. You want to show care and love for every single piece, because you will be putting it inside of you, or your cared ones will be, yeah, eating it properly, yeah, probably. I haven't taken down how much time it takes for them to get ready, but I do use the biggest power on the oven to heat the oil, and I don't count any time. I just wait for the potato itself to show me that it is ready by seeing the brown edges. I cut down like 7 potatoes, I think, and it will take me maybe an hour to cook them in such manner. So the bad side is that cooking them in this way, it takes more time than usual. Instead of just throwing a big bunch, cut on thicker slices and in deep oil, in the air fry, or in the deep fryer or whatever, and they become cooked quickly and they are eatable. They are not raw, but you don't have crispy edges, and it's like a mush on the inside, and it's a very different taste. The potato itself doesn't have so much taste because of the cooked potato, but from whatever they added there. Well, cooked by this way, it actually gets a great taste on its own, and you can just add something extra, but most of the taste comes from your work with the pan and the potato. Huh? Have you ever gamed like that with a fried potato? Huh? It's serious shit, I'm telling you. No fucking about. If we're playing, I play hardcore. If we're chilling, I'm hardcore chilling. No excuses, no forgiveness, no remorse. As long as I'm enjoying it and being a good person, that's all that it takes for the universe to be on your side and have the best tasting potatoes. Fried potatoes. Because I cannot cook, honestly, I cannot cook at all, but I can make expect an eggs video, because again there is a specific tactical approach that can make your eggs taste amazing without any special additives, or I don't know what how the proper chefs make it. How long is this video? It's exactly about ready 10 minutes. I expected it to be much shorter, to be honest, but I didn't take in consideration that the frying might take up to 10 minutes, I guess. It does take 10 minutes a pan, 7 potatoes, this is the third pan, so 7 potatoes will make me 4 pans each 10 minutes, and the preparation process, so over an hour just to get it on your plate. And then if you're gonna do anything else, of course this is going to be probably enough for me, but if you have a bigger family or so group that you're gonna eat potatoes with like that, or so you're gonna have fried potatoes, I guess it will take much more time. So that's the downside of it. It takes more effort, more time, but when you do it right, it pays. It pays back by giving you the best tasting potatoes in the world. Last time I showed you tarator, I didn't show you the best tasting tarator in the world. I just showed you a way to make a tarator. Actually, it was a poor way to make a tarator, but you get the idea. Since people didn't know about it, the point was just to show you something that will be good for you. But in this video, since that's my dinner, what I'm making, today's video is gonna be this, and I'm actually showing you something that everybody knows how to make, or nearly everybody eat or have eaten, but I'm actually showing you something tricky and special about it, that the everyday food for us can actually become something else. And that's by the gaming ways of the Red Dragon. And now I'm sharing this experience with you. I loved making fried potatoes for myself as small, and I learned that trick back then, because after making it so many attempts, I realized that sometimes it was more tasty, and I paid attention to what I do. So when I did it like that, I got the best tasting potatoes. You have a small gap in which you might decide, do you want them to be a little bit golden brown by the edges, or you will leave them a little bit more. But you have to be careful with leaving them a little bit more, because they already start getting to the phase where they will start blackening. Instead of staying golden or golden brown, they will start be dark brown and then black. And that is not tasty, and I'm not sure at all even if it's healthy for you and for the gut, having that overcooked fry in oil, yeah? So I think that's all the info I can give you about it. We're just waiting for this pan that we put together to be ready, and it's nearly there. Let's show them once again from close, Mr. Cameraman. Now you can start seeing that they exhibit a little bit browning or goldening by the ends, and you decide, should you take them out like this, or you should leave them little bit more. And I'll be leaving them little bit more, because I like them little bit more fried and brown and crispy, and the taste is very nice as long as it's not burned. If it tastes like burned, it doesn't taste like what I'm doing right now. I still haven't taken them out, so I still have a time to fuck them up. You see, little bit by little they become more and more brown, and like in 2 minutes they will be already shit. They will not be tasty, and I will be sad, or you, if you let it too much. You just need 2 minutes to ruin these potatoes and to be eating overcooked potatoes. Of course, you need something like that to take the potatoes more easily out. I will wait like 20-30 seconds more maybe, making sure every piece has a little bit of brown. You cook them all, you don't cook few. If few are nicely brown, doesn't mean they're all nicely brown. And if you pay care and attention to them all the time, you will not miss the ones that need some help getting cooked properly. But yeah, I would say that's it. I could leave them a little bit more, but some of them will start already getting overcooked. And that's enough for me. I know that they're cooked well enough to have that special taste in them without me putting anything. So that's it from me for today's video. I hope somebody learned something. If somebody tries it out, let me know in the description whenever you do it. Or did you enjoy it? Did you do it? And I'm very curious if somebody tries it out and gets that golden brown, and what do they think of their potatoes. Have you ever tried it? Maybe somebody already does it and I just didn't know. But that's today's video from me. Well, thank you for watching. I wish you all good. Stay strong. I'm gonna see you tomorrow in another video, which I have no plan what I'm gonna be doing or whatever, except enjoying myself and being a good person while enjoying myself. See you then.